Hey there, it's Joe, Sonic Disruptive. How's it going? I'm good. A little something different here. I only have a little time, so it's going to be a short video. I wanted to get into some of maybe the sacred cow bands, these bands that you are supposed to like, that you just don't, for whatever reason. My opinion is there's no wrong or right here. It's just we all hear this music thing differently. Certain things we are attracted to and other things for whatever reason you just don't like. And there are some big bands that fit into that category for me. What are yours? What are kind of some of the bands that you always hear, man, you gotta like this band, and you don't? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna stick, there's like in the rock world and stuff, there's plenty. Eagles and some of that stuff. Oh, I can't stand it. Horrible music. Eagles, you're a horrible band, and I hate you. Okay, I don't hate you, but some of that stuff I never could stand. So whatever, I'm not even going to touch that. I'm sticking in the metal lane. So we will start with, well, I would say the founders, Black Sabbath. I swear, every time I ever heard a Black Sabbath song, I always just wanted to fall asleep. The band always bored the hell out of me. Sorry if certain people love them. I would say the Dio stuff I enjoy more. The Dio stuff that I've heard, I like more than the Ozzy stuff. Just whiny and slow and boring, and yeah, I didn't care for it. Still don't, but maybe if I kind of dove into it and listened to the stuff that's not on the radio, maybe I would love it. I don't know. Who knows? Let's keep her going now. What else? Metallica. Master Puppets. I like that album. I think that's the only album I really like from them. The one prior to that, Ride the Lightning, is alright. That's it though. Even Injustice for All, never could stand that record. I don't know what it was about it. Just did not care for it at all. Not even nothing about that I liked. In fact, I left. I went to see Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime. I was 16 at the time. They were opening for Metallica. I didn't stay for Metallica. That was their Injustice for All tour. Did not like them. What else? Okay, so there are some bands that are iffy. And there's a big one. Iron Maiden. Before you turn the channel off and just hate me for the rest of your lives, many of their early albums I loved, and when I was young, I really dug it. But I think everything, and mind you, one of my favorite albums is Somewhere in Time. I love that. I know there's a little poppier and a little different. That's probably my favorite Iron Maiden album right there. Some great stuff there. Most of the material post to that, boring in my opinion. And Bruce Dickinson's voice, okay, he's a great vocalist, I understand, but there's something there in his tonal range that always just grates me a little bit. So Iron Maiden are one of those bands. Kiss, except, even to make it even worse, all the 70s Kiss stuff. Never could stand it. As a kid, I was into 80s Kiss. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Animalize, yeah, that was good. And I'm blanking on the others. Asylum I liked. The one before Animalize, it's probably their Creatures of the Night, very good. But if you're talking about their classics in the 70s, no, never could stand it. I even like Revenge 90s Kiss. Yeah, Revenge had some good stuff on it. Now, at this point, I can't stand any Kiss song, really, kind of. But 70s Kiss, never liked it at all. And I'm older. I guess I'm not that old. I wasn't old enough to really get into the 70s Kiss. You know, I was in my formative years in the 80s, so I guess that makes some sense. Where was I? Obviously, there are the givens, you know, and I'm not going to any of the. I'm not going to the low hanging fruit, the easy stuff. Five Finger Death Punch. I can't stand like that, bro. I'm gonna beat you up metal. You know, like I'm so tough and no, never was. That's not really my thing. Didn't like it. There's one huge band in the progressive sphere of metal that you're supposed to worship. And I always found them boring. Tool. Yeah. Tool. There you have it. Never could get into Tool. There's a few songs here and there that I like. And don't get me wrong, they are extremely talented. A great band, but just from a personal standpoint, I could never get into Tool, and I still can't. I've tried. Their newest Fear Inoculum, I heard how good it was, and I tried. I listened multiple times, and I had the headphones going and really trying to get into that headspace. And something about that band has never done anything for me, and I don't know why that is. It's not, I mean, a lot of people, you could say, well, the music's too far out there for you, kind of. No, it's not. I eat that stuff up. I eat prog for breakfast, for God's sakes. But this, Tool, they always made me feel a little sleepy as well. So I think that's all for now. That's kind of the big ones that you're supposed to kind of worship at the altar, and I don't like. Hopefully I don't lose any subscribers because I picked one of your favorites. You can pick one of my favorites and I'm not going to be offended. That's fine. I understand. You want to say Queensryche? Go ahead. Metal Quest. I watch his channel sometimes. He's entertaining. Much more entertaining than I am. And I like his stuff, but he hates Queensryche. You... Just kidding. That's fine. I understand. I know a lot of people who hate Queensryche. That's fine. And yet, I still love them as one of my favorites. Anyway, that's all. Let me know if you have any bands that you are supposed to love but really can't stand. So, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.